cup up with some leans. Yeah, put my dick in your bitch please. Yeah, rats come.
Alright then, little baby ass busters. Here's another video, R32 video. So as you've seen in the last one that I tried to start the car but it didn't start. I mean, there's a lot of reasons for that, right? One, probably what I feel is most likely the intake manifold is just so large that any type of fueling, any type of whatever has a hard time really getting to the cylinders and all the bullshit, right? So that led me to buying fuel shit. So I got fuel lines coming. No, I'm sorry. I have fuel lines. I have fittings coming. I have fuel pump coming. I got grounds for the fucking engine bay because, you know, having like 6 different weird bullshit ass grounds ain't cutting the fucking cheese, or it ain't cutting the mustard neither, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm going to replace the factory hard lines because I'm not sure if they're any good. They're probably fine, but you know, I'm a fucking idiot. You know, it's a might as well while you're there type shit, right? So I got 40 feet of PTFE line shit for this car, so I can start doing like a generic run to see how well it's gonna work. I have fuel line little holder clamp bracket joints, whatever you want to call them shits. I bought a bunch of those. Of course, half the shit I ordered didn't fucking arrive on time. That's okay. But yeah, I need to get this car more to a spot where it could be potentially started, you know what I'm saying? So I bought a lot of gangster shit, so there's like no excuses type shit, you know what I'm saying? So without further motherfucking ado, the little Chocolate Johnson, boom, you know what I'm talking about?
Shall into the foundation from which all springs.
Wu-Tang Killer Bees, we be teaching the children. Killer bees on the swarm. Killer bees on the swarm again. Wu-Tang Killer Bees, we be teaching the children. Killer bees. Killer bees.
Fuck you and the horse you rode in on. My killer bees swarm through the trees and get the sting on. Immediately, run for your life to stay alive. Stung repeatedly by every killer bee out the hive. Guard the gate, protect the queen, honey bee pollination. The head of the formation, killer bee collaboration. My peoples, if you with me, where you at? In the front and in the back, it's the invasion. Killer bees on attack.
Wu-Tang Killer Bees, we be teaching the children. Killer bees on the swarm. Killer bees on the swarm again.
Wu-Tang, you know the name preach. Wu-Tang, freedom of speech. Solomon Childs, young poet. The rise of the killer bees. Now you know it, and knowing is half the battle. Now it's time to shine. Gorillas in the Alpine, soldiers in suits and ties. Camouflage AR, somebody gon' cry. Latino, Mita, Wu Gambino. 4, 5, 6, we still yelling CeeLo. See no evil, hear no evil. Hungry like the strikes are cerebral. Wu-Tang Maximus, military. Show no diligence, facing this adversary. This the turning point, checkpoint. Hold him at gunpoint, point of view. High off the residue, hunting season. All we want is revenue. Solomon Childs live from Broadway and Henderson Avenue.
Wu-Tang Killer Bees, we be teaching the children. Killer bees on the swarm. On the swarm again. Wu-Tang Killer Bees, we be teaching the children. This one is for the maintenance man sweeping the building. Yo, give us more cream so my people can stop stealing. Y'all wanna kill us all and take our millions, but we only one step away from being up on the roof. We always on our grind and speaking upon truth. Killer bees in the black bins eating the conduit. Killer bees amping shit, making the dawn do it. Good money, my main man strong and Jewish. Killer bees red on the carpet, it's rag gooish. Guard fluid, chambers of rap, we still sell newest. Vocabulary jewelers, we ex-bank robbers, math tutors. Drink Hennessy straight, crash hooters. Hillbillies, seagoings, mass Buddhists. My iron palm finger roll rap, John Stewart. Where your window at, nigga, we throw bombs through it. Right.
goddamn boom. Ain't nothing to it but the goddamn my dude.
Which means that I'm not gonna have much time to spend on anything at all. My free time's gonna probably go to sleep, unfortunately, right? Sucks. That's life. Not to mention, it sucks that it's coming at a time where I'm so far in the car now, but at the same time, it's just like, I also need the money. You know what I'm saying? Like I usually try to have like a cushion of about a week. So in case some like funny shit happens, like I got like a week to like make it up. But in this case, yeah, there's no cushions. I'm fucking living paycheck to paycheck, you know what I'm saying? So I'm broke, baby. That's the lifestyle you live, you heard me? I'm excited for the car. Like I'm excited that's getting to be where it's getting to be, you know what I'm saying? So like, I'm just, yeah, it is what it is, right? So let's talk about the grounds. Feel me? All right, grounds, baby. So I routed the grounds. Let's go right here. So you see the ground, hold on, right here. Boom. So we're on the shock tower, and we're going from the shock tower to the subframe, from the subframe to the steel bracket that's steely bolted to, you know, the iron block. So we're going from there, wrapped around, behind, through the little hole here. We're wrapped here, come to the little bracket, excuse me, bam, know what I'm talking about? And that's a factory harness ground right there. So we go from there, now we go to here, oh, hello, excuse me. We go to here, then we wrap up around, then we ground ourselves. Where we at? Right though. Hold up. It's hard to get a fucking picture of this, but we're wrapped up right fucking here. And then the factory jumper harness, not the jumper harness, but the factory ground for that is also routed to there. And there's also another ground, there's also another factory ground also in that little spot too, right? At least I'm pretty sure there is. If I forgot, that sucks, whatever I'm an idiot. So the thing about grounds is you don't realize that like your car from the factory has grounds. Okay, yeah, every car has grounds, but the grounds are so pussy, right? They're the bare minimum you need for the car to just fully function, operate. If you ever notice sometimes when you're driving your car and you load it up too much down in the lower gear, sometimes it's your electrical system that can't exactly keep up very well with the load you're putting on it. You know what I'm saying? Like the same kind of load I put on your motherfucking mama last night, little baby. You know what I'm talking about? So when you put these loads in the car, especially like turbo cars or like cars, the more electronics you have, like the more it gets. And like that's why you used to see like the old school JDM, like what do you call them? The ground kits. Now different ground kits, they work different ways. I like certain ones, I don't like other ones. In this case, what I did is I didn't reach out. I went on eBay and I found a company that does different length grounds, and you can have them do any lengths, different size gauges. I mean, different size gauge wires, all that shit. I just went with a pre-packaged amount, so that way, I mean a pre-packaged amount and length, because I knew I needed some length. I didn't know how much length I would need to run cables instead of like wiring and stuff. You would essentially use like a string, and you'd run the string from zone to zone, and you try to run like all the little crevices and loops. And then rule of thumb is you add 3 more inches, because a string is thin, your cables are thicker, so they're not gonna curve as easy and they're not gonna turn as easy. Plus you have the ground strap ends also, you know what I mean? So like, how do I put it? It's like, man, when you can link your grounds together from one side of the chassis and link all the grounds that are grounded to each other, that's about as good as you can get. Now you can put grounds all over the cars. Like if you look close, cars will have grounds on the rear subframes, on the exhausts, like different grounds will be in different locations and shit, right? So like to give your car like a fighting chance of working as best as it can, grounds are cheap. You know what I'm saying? Like it's funny because like I would see the little ads for them shits and they'd be like, oh yeah, add 3 horsepower. You're like, yo, 3 fucking horsepower? But like, yo, it's not necessarily you're not gaining horsepower, you're gaining better usability of your alternator essentially, right? So if your alternator is able to have better grounding, it's able to work a little bit better during its most strenuous times. When the alternator is spinning up high, if you had shitty grounds, my coil packs wouldn't work as good, right? So like, excuse me, these wouldn't work as good, right? There's no distributor running none of these motherfuckers, right? There's no distributor here, and then right here they're being fired off, you know what I'm saying? They're individual coil packs, takes electricity. The box back there, the igniter, takes electricity, you know what I'm saying? Like, all that shit. So, not trying to turn this into like a big fucking explanation video, you know what I'm talking about, that's how I be doing sometimes, I already know the baby. But, so yeah, basically, grounds are extremely important. That car, I have my own little ground kit from it, and it's literally, the battery is in the back corner here, and it's linked from the battery to the shock tower, from the shock tower to the frame rail, from the frame rail, because that's the factory spot in the frame rail, from the frame rail to the valve cover. The car has got the one head here, one head there. So grounds from here to here on the factory grounds, and then from here to here where the other factory engine harness grounds are, then here to here to here, right? It helps. I'm telling you right now, if you have a performance car, I suggest that you spend the $100 and you get real grounds. You know what I'm saying? If you buy, yeah, I don't know where the fuck I put it, little baby. Gone now. I don't know where the fuck it went. But I bought like one of them little cheap $30 fucking flea bait ground kits, you know, the little China ones. Don't buy that shit. That shit ain't doing nothing for you. You're just putting color in your engine bay. You know what I'm saying? Like, them wires ain't shit. They ain't doing nothing. You gotta buy like a real ground kit, right? And all I did, this is technically golf cart grounds, these. This is, I think 8 gauge. So like, you don't need, you see your factory grounds are fucking tiny, you know what I mean? But like, if you want your shit to work better, buy fucking grounds. It's the cheapest option you can fucking have. My silver GTR, same thing. The grounds literally link, I have them linked from one side of the car all the way to the other. You know what I mean? Like, my old black 240 has a gangster ass ground kit on it, a real JDM ground kit, you know what I mean? Like, and that car, same way, all linked together. And I promise you, for cars like these, you're gonna fucking notice the difference, you know what I'm saying? So I say it's worth it. You don't have to believe me. That's okay, little baby, you know what I'm talking about? So, yeah. So yeah, so now that we got that out the way, basically after this, video-wise, is gonna be a lot more difficult because, like I said, I'm gonna work be extra as fuck. So hours are gonna be crazy, and I might even have to skip videos for like a couple weeks. Hopefully that's not the fucking case, because that would really fucking suck. I hate the fact that I'm moving forward to the point where like the car is like coming together like piece by piece, section by section. So like it's kind of, I'd rather not work the fucking OT, straight the fuck up, you know what I'm saying? So like, but I need the money at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like back and forth. So, but that, I mean, that's just the reality of shit, right? I ain't making no YouTube money, you know what I'm saying? Out there crazy nuts shit, just working regular fucking job, doing my shit, working, you know, hustling, buying, selling, trading, doing whatever I can, you know what I'm saying, to make that fucking money, do whatever I gotta do, right? So it is what it is. So yeah, I'm gonna stop saying so, cause that's so weird, know what I'm talking about? And yeah, this thing here, little baby, she gonna be put on a mini fucking hold, unfortunately. But don't worry, I'm gonna keep buying parts, cause I don't give a fuck. I can be broke all I want. Money ain't shit. All right, money's something, but happiness is everything. Money ain't, you know what I'm saying? That's all there is to it. So I will go broke every fucking day to put my cars together, period. I don't give a fuck, you know what I mean? So that's it, I'm over, done ranting. Stay tuned for more shit. It might be delayed, hopefully not. I'm gonna try to drop every Wednesday like I always fucking do. And yeah, I'll catch you on the flip side, little chocolate daddy.
Fans and shit, you know what I'm saying? That shit's something slight though, you know what I mean? Run that. I was born in 91, product of the dope game. 50s, Camaros, cuts when we swing, crack game.